Good day everyone. Today I will be presenting the CAP Journey 2025, a project developed under AES50103, Designing Thinking in Exploiting Opportunities. This presentation explores how AI and designing thinking can transform alternative financing for SMEs, especially through the how might we use AI to make financing more inclusive without overcomplicating compliance. Over the next 50 minutes, I and my friend will walk you through the key insight, problem statements, objectives, market understanding, and the AI-powered strategies that shape CAP's go-to-market plan. This journey highlights how human-centered innovation and technology can empower SMEs to grow responsibly and sustainability. About the project. This project examines how design thinking and AI can work together to address the financing challenges faced by SMEs across Southeast Asia. Many small businesses struggle with the documentation, complex compliance, and rigid approval system. So, through the design thinking stages, empathize, defined, and ideated, the prototype and the test, we explore how AI tools such as alternative credit scoring, automated compliance, and the predictive analytics can simplify the financing without adding burdens. Our project focuses especially on the how might we challenges and aims to create a model where AI supports transparency, inclusivity, and the fairness. Ultimately, the project combines technology and empathy to create a more accessible financing ecosystem. The abstract summarizes how AI and design thinking can reshape the financing experience for SMEs. The project identified key barriers like lack of formal documentation, slow decision making, and tedious compliance. By integrated tools such as NLP, explainable AI, credit risk modeling, and automated KYC and AML, we show how financial process can become more transparent, faster, and more inclusive. This design thinking is approach to ensure solutions that grounded in a real user needs rather than assumption. Our finding revealed that AI does not replace human judgment. Instead, it amplifies empathy and accuracy. This project demonstrated the potential for AI-driven financial ecosystem to support SME growth, responsibility, and sustainability. Slide 4 shows about the company. CAP is a Malaysian fintech company established in 2016 with the mission of democratizing access to financing for SMEs, reorganizing the challenges many small businesses face: limited credit history, lack of collateral, and the lengthy of approval process. CAP developed an AI-driven supply chain financing ecosystem. The company uses alternative data, predictive analytics, and automated compliance tools to make financing faster, fairer, and more inclusive. CAP also a human-centered approach to ensure that the technology amplifies empathy and trust rather than replacing it. Today, CAP stands as a leading multi-bank supply chain finance platform that empowers SMEs with the accessible, transparent, and responsibility financing solution. Next slide, we see the vision and the mission. CAP's vision is to create a financially inclusive future where every SME, regardless of background or documentation, can access fair and intelligent financing, and the mission was focused on the empowering business growth through the AI-driven solution that simplify compliance, enhance trust, and promote sustainability growth. In this project, the vision and mission guide our approach in designing thinking AI enabled to financing models that prioritize accessibility and users' understanding. CAP also believe the financial innovation must always be elegant with the ethical practicals and human needs. By integrating design thinking and AI, the mission becomes actionable, helping SMEs navigate financial challenges confident and effectively while maintaining regulated integrity. The project background shows how CAP evolved from a traditional P2P platform into an AI-powered financial ecosystem. As the company scaled, it faced a common challenge: how to maintain exclusivity while meeting rising compliance demand. Many SMEs struggle with the documentation and onboarding, causing friction in the financing journey. The prompt CAP is to integrate AI tools to streamline risk assessment, automatic KYC, AML, and personalized financial recommendation. This design thinking approach revealed that SMEs require simple, transparent system that support, not overwhelming them, but this is a background set the foundation for understanding why AI is essential in modernizing SMEs, financial responsibility, and ethically. For the product and service, CAP offers several financing solutions tailored to the SME's needs, including supply chain financing, peer-to-peer lending, invoice financing, and the purchase of order financing. These services are handled by CAP AI-driven tools such as alternative credit scoring, risk analytics, and automated compliance verification. Each product addresses common SME's pain points like cash flow gaps, delayed payment, and the limited access to traditional financing. By integrating technology into this service, CAP ensure fast approval, more accurate risk evaluation, and the flexibility repayment structures. This offering from the foundation of CAP value proposition. Delivering accessible and transparent and intelligent financing option was a diverse range of SMEs. The central problem is that SMEs face significant barriers when applying for financing, especially due to rigorous credit assessment, heavy documentation, complex compliance process. Even with the digital platform, these challenges can make a financing feel stressful. So that CAPE needs a solution that balances inclusivity with regulatory requirements. Through the research, we learned that SMEs desire fast approval, clear guidance, and a personalized support. Meanwhile, the regulators require accuracy, transparency, and risk control. The challenge is to satisfy both. This leads that our how might be problem using AI to simplify financing and compliance while maintaining trust, fairness, and responsibility of governance. The project outlines three main objectives. First one is integrate AI-driven SMEs insight to build trust and support personalized financing experience. Second is to design a data-informed go-to-market strategy that caters to diverse SME segment across region and industry. The third is to leverage AI forecasting and automation to optimize risk management, funding allocation, and compliance evidence. This objective aims to create a financing ecosystem where SMEs experience clarity and confidence at every step. By aligning AI and human-centered design, the project ensures that financing innovation does not compromise empathy, accessibility, or ethical standard. Each objective guides the strategic framework of the study. Designing challenges question. How might we that the core design challenges driven this project is our how might we use AI to make alternative financing more inclusive for SMEs without our complicating compliance. This question reflects the tension SMEs face. Wanting faster financing but struggling with the regulatory requirements. It also reflects CAPE challenges in scaling effectively without losing its human-centered values. By using AI tools such as automated document verification, behavior, credit scoring, explainable AI, and NLP-driven support system, we aim to design a solution that simplifies compliance while ensuring risk transparency. These challenges guide our ideation, prototyping, and testing through the entire project.
Well, next we see about the implementing the go-to-market strategy. Okay, we can see that the design challenge CAPE address was how might we use AI to make financing more than inclusive for SMEs without overcomplicating compliance. So in the define phase, CAPE used AI to turn complex data into clear insights. By analyzing repayment behavior, industry trends, and also transaction data, AI helped CAPE understand not just what SMEs need, but why. This led to the creation of the three key SME personas, which is the scaling innovator, which fast-growing startups needing flexible financing, and the steady operator, which tables SMEs seeking reliable cash flow, and also the trade accelerator, which import-export firms needing supply chain support. Okay. Moving to the idea and prototype stages, we can see that AI becomes CAPE-based creative partner. Instead of relying on guesswork, AI simulate financing models and repayment scenarios tailored to SME needs. For example, short-term purchase order financing for manufacturers or flexible peer-to-peer lending for test startups. Prototypes were then tested digitally, allowing SMEs to interact and give feedback instantly. In the testing phase, we can see that CAPE applied predictive analytics and AI/B experiments to refine each product. This made testing to continuous learning process and ensuring every product remains practical, inclusive, and data-driven. Next, the target market. CAPE serves diverse SMEs across Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, and each with unique financial behaviors. In Malaysia, SMEs value trust and relationship-based financing, and in Singapore, they prioritize speed and automation, and in Indonesia, they seek quick access and stability. AI also helps CAPE personalize financial experiences for each group, transforming financing into a partnership rather than a transaction. For the buyer persona section, we can see that CAPE uses AI to deeply understand different types of SMEs owners, which turning data into human stories. The first persona is the adaptive achiever, where a professional SME owner balancing cash flow challenges. AI supports her with predictive cash flow analysis, automated compliance, and smart financing that adjusts to her needs. Next is the conscious creator, where a responsible entrepreneur who values transparency and sustainability, and also AI provides ethical, data-backed financing aligned with her business goals. Finally, the connected visionary, where a young digital entrepreneur uses AI-driven recommendations, mentorship, matching, and smart compliance to grow confidently. Together, their personas shows how AI helps CAPE see SMEs not as members or numbers, but as a people, each with unique goals, challenges, and also dreams. Thank you. Okay, next I want to explain about the market positioning. Okay, I just want to explain about how CAPE is redefining financial equity or financial inclusivity through AI and empathy. Okay, as CAPE expanded across Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and the Middle East, one challenge has become clear: and how can financing feel local without losing integrity? Through AI, localization, and analytics, CAPE tailors communication not just by language, but by culture and emotion. In Indonesia, AI highlights community success stories, where in Singapore, it emphasizes efficiency and compliance. And in the Middle East, it focuses on prestige and trust. This adaptive AI ensures every SME where no matter the market and they feel personally supported. Okay. Transparency is also a key. With AI-powered dashboards, SMEs can know exactly how their funds are used, track repayments, and plan cash flow, which can turning the financing into a shared system of trust. Okay, so ultimately we can say that cap-based marketing doesn't sell financing, but it just tells stories of growth and also the empowerment. Okay, so through the AI LED empathy, finance becomes not just intelligent but deeply a human. Cap-based marketing strategy is built on three pillars, which clarity, dignity, and also access. We don't just make finance, but we just build trust through the empathy powered by AI. Our AI-driven empathy listens deeply to SMEs, turning their emotions and experiences to meaningful stories of resilience, and inclusion, and also innovation. Okay, through the machine learning segmentation, each message feels personal, like connecting with diverse SME personas across the regions and cultures. With the predictive analytics, we deliver the right message at the right time. We're transforming the marketing from promotion into a proactive support. Okay, AI also enhances transparency with simplifying financial jargon and ensuring compliance so that the trust grows through the understanding. Okay, community also plays a vital role too. Through AI-powered co-creation, our customers become collaborators while shaping authentic stories that reflect their journeys. And finally, AI content intelligence tools like Lumen and also Midjourney brings these stories to life with tailoring visuals, tone, and emotion across the market. So at CapBay, marketing is no longer about selling, but it's about storytelling that connects technology with humanity. Cap-based prospecting strategy combines the design thinking with artificial intelligence to transform the strangers into storytellers and the customers into community. In stage 1, the awareness which AI identifies the right influencers and audiences through the sentiment analysis and predictive engagement, ensuring every collaboration is meaningful and aligned with our values. Where in stage 2, interest turns curiosity into confidence. With AI-powered simulators and virtual financial clinics, SMEs can try on financing solutions, see repayment forecasts, and understand risk clearly, which can making financial feel human and transparent. In stage 3, engagement, which AI clustering builds community of SMEs facing similar challenges, where from the cash flow fighters to growth-driven innovators, and also they invite them to co-create the products through the cap-based with build with cap-based initiative. In stage 4, conversion, which simplifies onboarding with AI document intelligence and risk scoring automation by cutting approval time from days to minutes while ensuring the compliance. And finally, the stage 5, retention, which uses predictive analytics and behavioral insights to guide SMEs even after funding. And it's offering proactive financial coaching and personalized cash flow alerts. So, shortly, we can say that cap-based strategy transforms finance from a transaction into a relationship powered by empathy, data, and also trust. Cap-based goals and metrics define how success is measured in fintech and shifting from the numbers to trust, empathy, and impact. Okay, first, engagement growth. Okay, with AI-driven emotional analytics, Cap-based aims for 30% rise in SME engagement, which can tracking emotional trust and not just the clicks. Okay, next, conversion rate, where AI journey mapping predicts financing readiness with empathy, achieving a 5% application to approval rate by simplifying and personalizing the process. And for the retention, the third one, through predictive loyalty modeling, where CapBay targets a 35% growth in repeat financing and creating a proactive caring ecosystem for SMEs. Okay, the next is regional expansion. So you can see the AI-powered localization ensures cultural fit across markets and driving the 25% of total funding from international SMEs. Next is sustainability. We can see that by 2026, 60% of financing will meet ESG verified criteria using AI supply chain intelligence and blockchain transparency. And finally, customer satisfaction. AI sentiment tools help CapBay maintain an NPS, okay, NPS of 8.5%, 8.5, which proving that true intelligence is compassionate. Okay, so in shortly, I can say that cap-based metrics measure not just the growth but the goodness guided by empathy and also AI. Okay, the last one, the budget. Cap-based 800,000 year one budget isn't just a financial planning, but it's a self-learning ecosystem where every ringgit builds inclusion through the intelligence. The largest share, which is 250,000, goes to digital marketing using AI predictive targeting and emotional analytics to reach SMEs with clarity and empathy across Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, and Middle East. Okay, product development with 180,000 funds AI credit modeling and financing simulations, where ensuring every product is fair, accessible, and tailored to real SME behavior. In technology and automation, 100,000 strengthens onboarding and compliance through AI-driven verification, predictive KYC, and human-centered chatbots that guide SMEs with transparency. Okay. In events and CSR, 80,000 ringgit harness AI social listening to identify underserved SME needs and measure the community impact. For the logistics and distribution, 120,000 ringgit uses AI workflow orchestration to streamline the approvals and balance compliance workloads. Okay. And finally, 70,000 ringgit in contingency powers adaptive analytics for real-time risk prediction and budget optimization. Okay, so I just wanted this budget turns capital into a care and aligning AI innovation, empathy, and financial inclusion to make the fintech more human. In conclusion, CapBay isn't just redefining the fintech, but it's rehumanizing it. Through AI and design thinking, CapBay turns empathy into execution, transforming financing from a transaction into a relationship built on trust, clarity, and comparison. Here, AI doesn't replace human judgment, but it defines, making compliance simpler, decisions fairer, and also inclusion stronger. Okay, so CapBay proves that the future of finance isn't automated, but it's human-centered, where every SME can feel seen, supported, and ready to thrive. Because at JPay, intelligence isn't artificial, but it's augmented empathy. Thank you.